Christ, I didn't even know I had that much money. Damn, like that's a lot of money, you guys.
One, two, three, funky.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Hi, if you are new here, hello, my name is Ori. I'm a beauty, fashion, and lifestyle content creator in Nigeria. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you for always watching my videos and liking and commenting and doing all the needful. In today's video, I'm going to be jumping on the how much I spend in a week, what I spend in a week tag. I've seen a lot of YouTubers do this. They've been doing this for years actually, but I just joined YouTube, and so I'm gonna be trying to catch up on some of the trends that I've missed out on over the years that are still kind of, should I say, relevant to this day, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. I've seen other people do this, just kind of like putting perspective into how much they spend and stuff like that. And I thought, this sounds fun. I've never really tracked how much I spend at all. Like, if I'm trying to find change somewhere, which is very rare, I've never really tried to find out how much did I spend this week, how much did I spend last week, how much did I spend 2 days ago. I've never really tried to do that. So this is like my first time actually legit tracking my expenses, and I wanted to record that and share with you guys. So I just also wanted to put a disclaimer out because the goal of being on YouTube is to get your videos to go far, get new subscribers, get more subscribers, reach more people and stuff like that. And with that comes the should I say, how do I say it? So with that comes the expectation of having new eyes that may not understand what you're trying to say or may misconstrue what you're trying to say, and I don't want that. I'm just saying. I do have a particular video right now that is doing the best on my channel, and it is bringing more people to my channel and my videos. More people are watching my videos. They're also commenting, and in the comments you can easily tell that it's the internet and people can easily misconstrue your stuff. So I just wanted to put this out there that this is not a video to brag. I'm just literally jumping on a tag, a trendy tag, and I'm just trying to also kind of put into perspective how much I spend. Just want to let myself know what I'm doing. I would also say that this wasn't a typical week for me, so I don't know how much it is in total. I haven't calculated it, but I do feel like it will be less on another week. Like this week now is over. Let's say next week, it's probably going to be less next week because some of the things that I had to get this week would last me a long time. So I just randomly picked a week, to be honest. I didn't plan. I think I decided 2 days ago or 3 days ago, and I had to start remembering what I bought, how I bought, when and what. So it was a lot of, like, it was last minute basically. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there so nobody's in my comments telling me that one thing, because I cannot. So yeah, without wasting much time, let's jump into the video. All right, so like I said, I haven't added up everything that, like, the total of it. However, I did separate everything on my sister's phone. I'm going to be using my sister's phone because my phone, I'm using that to record, and I don't want this video to be long because it really doesn't, there's no need for it to be long, to be honest. Let's just touch on everything. I'm trying to look for where I wrote. So I'm going to start with Sunday. So usually on my Sunday, I like to stay at home. I don't like to go outside. I just like to stay inside, chill. I don't spend I particularly make sure that I don't spend money on Sundays. I don't know how to explain it properly without sounding funny, but I also don't know if it's a Nigerian thing, but I have this thing. Some people also say it's a superstition, but it's not really a superstition for me because it literally happens. So the thing with me on Sundays is Sundays/Mondays. I try not to spend anyhow on Sundays into Mondays. I don't like it because there are two things I don't do. I don't spend anyhow, and I try not to cry. So on Sundays, I don't like to spend money either unplanned or even planned. If planned is even good because I might be prudent in my spending throughout the rest of the week. But however, if if I have to spend lavishly or like an unplanned expense comes up on a Sunday, all of my money that week is gone. I don't know the science behind it. I don't know if it's a mental thing. I don't know, but it just happens that way. Some days though, I do spend money. There are Sundays when I spend and I know that what I'm expecting this week is I'm gonna be spending a lot of money. So I accept that and I keep it pushing, but I just try to avoid it. Another thing I don't do on Sundays is I don't cry. I don't watch a movie that will make me cry. I don't cry because somebody hurt me or nothing. I try not to do that on Sundays slash Mondays because throughout that week, tears will fall. It might not be every day, but for the most part of the week. And it might not be for like serious reasons. It might be tears out of frustration. It might be tears out of like, I don't know, not getting something right. It might be tears out of, watching a movie, random tears. It might even be tears from cutting onions. Sha, tears will fall. Do you get me? So those two things I don't do. So on Sundays, I try to stay inside, try to not spend. I just chill in, and that's all. So this particular Sunday, I didn't spend any money. So Monday, let's move to Monday. So Monday, on Monday, I had to go to the bank of my sisters. We had an account issue that we had to go and sort. So I'd done mine the week before. My sisters had to do their own on the Monday after me. So we went together. They wanted to buy something I spent money for. I think it was pens. We didn't have pens. Yeah. So they wanted to. I bought 3 pens, and then my sister had to take a passport. So everything that we spent at the bank on Monday was 800 naira. On Monday, that was it. Um. So yeah, funny enough, that was all we spent on Monday. I didn't spend anything. I took them to the bank, and then we went back home. No, actually, we went back somewhere else, but I didn't spend money there. The money wasn't my money; it was my dad's money that we spent there. So I cannot add that to my expenses. On Tuesday, I had to buy data for my phone. I ran out, and I had to buy data. So the my data plan is 3.5 for 12 gig. I think 12 gig, and that was the first thing I bought on Tuesday. Another thing that I did buy, okay, I went back out with my other sister that has now resumed uni. And she needed some like shirts for school. We had bought some already, but she wanted more. So we went out to look for some. So we found some stores that were selling, and we bought a couple sha. Everything that we bought was about 5,000 naira. Yeah, we bought everything for 5K, the shirts. So the total of Tuesday's money was 8,500 naira. Then moving on to Wednesday. Wednesday morning, I had to buy petrol. That same Wednesday, I was having pre cramps. Ladies, you know. So I was having pre cramps, and I wanted, I usually take sugar whenever I have cramps like that. So I had to stock up. I knew that pre cramps meant that proper cramps will be coming soon. And I had to just like stock up and prepare myself for what was coming. So I went to shop for my sugar intake. Um and I spent 5,000 naira. I do not recall what I bought. I just know I bought a lot of junk. I think there was Capri Sun there was chocolates in it, there was Fox cookies. I don't know. It was a lot of stuff that had sugar. So I had to stock up on that. So I bought everything I bought was like 5K at the supermarket. So on Wednesday, everything I spent was 7,500 naira. Now moving on to Thursday, the day of cramps pro max. That day I couldn't even move. I still don't know how I managed to spend money that day because I couldn't move for the most part of the day. I think it was just unbearable at some point. I had to go out and get more sugar. So I got donuts for 2,500 naira. Then I stopped by the supermarket where I usually buy stuff that's close to my house. And I realized I ran out of like face tissues, face towels, the ones I showed you guys in my skincare video that I use for my face. Yeah, I ran out of it and I needed to buy another one. So I stopped by the supermarket when I bought the donuts. And I stopped and I bought it, and it was 510 naira. So the money that I spent on Thursday was 3,010 naira. So that was everything I spent on Thursday. Now on Friday, I didn't go out again, cramps. So I didn't go out on Friday. However, I was ordering stuff online. Oh, I forgot to mention, I think I should have said this from the beginning. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but I stay in Abeokuta, Ogun State. I should also mention that I stay with my parents. So the issue of buying food isn't really, really, really a thing for me Except I just feel like buying stuff from outside and I'm craving food from outside or something. Yeah, then that's the case. But if not, I just eat what we have at home. I don't eat much anyway, so it's not really that hard for me to feed myself. Um, so food on the food side is good. Everything else, every other bill and expense and whatever, my parents handle because I still live with them. So yeah, those two things. I stay in Abeokuta and I stay with my parents. So everything else I'm spending money on is just me things, my stuff, me or my sisters. My sisters mostly because I think that my sisters take a huge chunk of my money anyway. But yeah, so on Friday, all right, on Friday I didn't go out because again, cramps. I had nothing to do outside, but I did order stuff online. I wanted to buy a big tote bag. My sister took one to her school, so I wanted to buy another one to replace it, sort of. So I ordered one online from an Instagram vendor, and it was 7,000 something something, and I also had to pay for delivery to Abeokuta, which was 2,005. So the whole thing was 9,500 naira, including delivery. We also had to pay for the Wi-Fi in the house because the Wi-Fi ran out. That one I'm not gonna add it to my expense because I didn't pay for that. My dad paid for that, but the guy that I used to send. So the way it works is I send the money to somebody, and then he pays for me. The guy that I bought the Wi-Fi from MTN office, so he pays the stuff for me. So when I sent the money to him, as usual, he goes, "Oh, they've increased the plan to like something 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 now, 5,500 naira. I have to include an extra 500 naira on the money." And I'm like, "Extra 500 naira. When did that one start?" Anywho, I didn't argue. So just sent him the 500 naira from my pocket. So that's the 500 naira that me I'm including in this one now. So the Wi-Fi and the tote bag, everything that was what I spent. So let's say 10K. So I spent 10K on Friday. Then moving on to Saturday. Now on Saturday, I went out. Um, I went out. I wanted to DIY a wig. You guys are going to see that much later. So I wanted to buy all of the things that I would use for it. And I also, so in my house we usually stock up on stuff that we use regularly, so we don't have to go and keep buying in bits. So we usually have attachment at home, hair extensions. We usually have hair relaxers. We have just basically hair stuff we have at home, but we ran out of most of it. So when I went to buy the stuff I want to use rather, when I wanted to buy the stuff I want to use for my DIY hair thing, I decided to just get some of the things that I needed as well. So I bought some attachments and I bought some the relaxer, a couple of other things. Everything sha was 18,000 naira. So in case you were wondering, the relaxer is now 4,000 something. The Perfective one, the box Mega Growth, yeah, it's 4,000 something now, like close to 5K. It's 12 in one, in case you were wondering. When we were coming back home, I had to stop at the supermarket to buy face wipes because I realized I ran out of face wipes. So for the face, when I entered, I was going to buy face wipes. However, I did see the Dr. Teal's soap that I wanted to buy for my mom that I've been looking for. I found it there, so I added it to my stuff, and then I also bought Fox cookies again. So everything in total was for that one was 8,950. The soap was the most expensive bit. Anywho, so after that, I forgot I ordered something online earlier. While I was buying the attachment and stuff, I was talking to the online vendor then. So I bought some packing cubes. If you remember, if you're on my Instagram, I did ask if you guys could recommend where I could get some of those packing cubes, and you guys did that. So thank you very much. I found and I ordered that and some other stuff together with this. So everything for that one was 13,000 naira, including my delivery. Everything was 13,000 naira. And then last thing that I did on Saturday that I spent money on Saturday was my data. I ran out of data again, so I had to pay another 3,500 naira for data on Saturday. So that was pretty much everything that I spent, in the week. I guess I should put a total on this thing now. So just give me 2 seconds to do that. Okay, so I'm back. And the total of what I spent is, drum roll please, 72,760 naira. Now that I've said it out loud, I'm actually surprised. I didn't even know I had that much money. Damn, like that's a lot of money, you guys. It's not a wow. That's a lot of money. I really don't even know what to say because I'm surprised, and at the same time, I'm not really surprised because I know that I did spend a lot of money. I noticed that I was spending money, but I just didn't think that the general total would come to this amount. I thought it would be something around 50K or something like that, or less, or a little bit over. But I didn't think 70 something. However, I do feel like it's like that because this week, or rather the week where I spent this money was very I had to buy stuff. Basically, it was the week where I had to buy stuff. There was nothing on the list that I could have pushed over or avoided. In fact, the bag that I eventually bought and the packing cubes and stuff like that I should have bought a long time ago, but I kept on shifting and shifting and shifting up until this point. So there was a lot of things on there that I couldn't avoid spending money on. So it's not an every week thing. There are things on that list that I'm not gonna be buying every week. It's a one-time thing, like the attachment that I bought and everything. Now those ones will last quite for like 2 3 months again. So that in that aspect, that's okay, that's covered. I'm surprised, but at the same time not really surprised because I know that I bought stuff. If you're still here up until now, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you were able to guess how much I spent. Yeah. This was really fun. I hope to do this sometime in future again. If you guys ask for it, I would try. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did recording it, and I hope you guys also subscribe, like, drop a comment, also turn on your notification bell so every time I post a new video you get notified immediately. And I guess I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.